Welcome to Cage Minds. I'm Mika Frankl. I'm joined by Katherine Renee Lindenmuth ahead of battle at 5 points. She's going to be making that pro debut. How's it going?
Good. I'm doing good. Feeling good. Working hard.
What was it like? I saw the video. Coach Gonzalez putting it up. But what was it like, pen to paper, the moment that you knew I'm getting in a professional fight?
I got a little teary-eyed because, we've worked so hard for this moment, coming, so soon in the year. It just makes me excited. Just makes me know that my hard work, it's going to get somewhere. And that's all I can do. It's just work hard. And it was pretty sentimental. I wanted to tear up as I'm signing it, get excited,
I know you told me it was secret, but already with camp, you told me it's a little different now as a professional. You're doing some more strength-specific exercises. What else has differed now that it's a professional fight camp?
I feel like it's just that point when you turn up the heat, because we've always been taught to train that if you're not going to train hard and get your body in shape, you're going to get hurt. And with me and, my kids, I'm not going to put myself in a position to, one, step into the ring to get hurt. And two, I don't know how to not work hard. We've got a plan. We're sticking to it, listening to my coach and trying to do everything I need to do in my power. I can't say that I didn't do it before I step in that ring for, that sentimental, first time, getting in there under the lights. Being in Tulsa was fun for nationals. This is a little different.
The opponent's going to be Kara. Doesn't look like there's much background, much information out there on her. So this kind of still feels familiar. You're just preparing for the toughest opponent you can imagine, right?
Well, it's the same as if you go to the tournament. I have no idea who's going to sign in, who's going to weigh in, who's going to pull, come all the way out of town, out of city. So you have no idea who you're going up against. You've just trained, everything to get your body ready to do the best you can to do your fight. And it feels kind of the same. It's like, I'm ready to get out there. I'm not going to know, we don't know much, but we're just here. We're ready to show out.
What's the inner monologue been like? Well, what's those inner thoughts pushing you as you've been going through these last couple of weeks of camp?
It's just, I'm not tired. Your body may think you're tired, but you're not tired. If you push harder one day, you're going to push harder the next day. I just keep thinking, every time I feel that exhaustion or that I'm at that breaking point, I just have to push through it, because I feel like that's just the way I've always trained for any sport I've ever done. And internally, I'm just like, you got this, you believe in you, because more or less, more than any people believing in me, my sponsors, I've got great sponsors, more than anybody putting their faith in me. If I can't put my faith in me, it's not going to show up in that ring, so it's kind of like, you got this, push harder, don't quit, don't stop. It's constantly in my head.
And how much is faith a part of this process, not just from believing in the work that you're putting in, but believing in the people that you're listening to?
Honestly, people that are encouraging me, lifting me up through the whole process, pushing me harder, it means a lot, because when you have that team behind you, there is no other feeling like that. Yes, you can't do it without your own pressure, but having theirs there is awesome too. I've been completely blown away by the support and the love that my sponsors, my family, my coach, my team has poured onto me. I'm just blown away, and I'm ready to do this. Like, it just encourages you even more. And I feel like at this point, I'm grateful to be here. God put me here. I'm grateful to be in this position. He's given me the tools and the talent, and I'm ready to work that for good.
And talk to me about accepting and embracing the challenge, because as you said, there's been new exercises. This is a new environment, a new endeavor, and you keep embracing challenge.
Definitely. I feel like any time that we've taken a turn or rounded a corner or gone to something new, there's something extra to add. And I have I love learning new things. And at the same time, I'm so determined to master things. I'm such a perfectionist. I really do try just my hardest at what I can do, that I can only be better than I was yesterday, that I'm not competing against anyone but myself in this moment. And if I can continue to beat myself every day, that's definitely like success, and taking those steps forward, kind of learning those new things, or, doing whatever I need to do, whatever my coach tells me. Honestly, I bought him a shirt that says, next time I'll just listen to what my coach told me. Because as a boxer, you're always like, listen. And that's just kind of like where our focus is. Like, basically, I've just got to listen to him and trust him and what he sees. He is my eyes. So
we've talked about it before, and I'm sure that going down this journey, it's already been an emotional one from some of the connections you've had to boxing. But pretty sure I was pretty close near you the last time you were sitting ringside at a professional event. Have you thought what it's going to be like now to go from the last time you were there near the apron to now in the heat of the action? You're now all eyes on you.
It gives me like butterflies. It's that, like, I always, I feel like it's a good thing to be nervous, because you get that humble pie. You're not going in there to just show off, and you get that like excitement, like I'm just, you're heated, that fire's going, got the butterflies, and you're just ready. It's almost a surreal feeling, and I don't think that there's anything that can match that. It's just, reaching that next level. I remembered mentioning to James that one day I'm going to get in there, and whether or not we were completely serious, he was just like, okay, well, I will announce you, but I won't watch you, just because he never wanted to see me hurt or anything. But he also said, he's like, I can see you being in there, not as a ring girl. I could totally see you doing this, like getting in there, just because some people can see more fire than you see in that moment. But here we are, and it's gonna, I just feel like the best word is gonna be epic in my head. I just have, this grand scheme. It's gonna be really surreal. I can't say I won't get emotional for a moment, be in the zone, but definitely gonna be one to remember, because I've been in there as a spectator in that event center. I was so close, definitely tech zone.
We know that you're also part of the Super Mom group. What do the kids think about Mom turning into a professional fighter?
They're excited. They're kind of starting to get on that wave. They've requested certain merchandise from my shop. They want a certain thing there. They want, they want to make sure they're there. They've embraced they're my videographers. They like to take video of me, no matter how crazy up and down it is. They don't want to see me. They don't like to see me get punched, but they really like to see me get in there and get work. And I can hear them screaming and getting excited. They like it. It's not something I feel like they never were able to go with me to the fight. So something that they're kind of like evolving with me. They're getting to see that second aspect of it, and they've seen me amateur fight, and they're like, wow, this is awesome, Mom. We don't really know what to think about it, but we're here. Now, they're not going to go watch me train or anything. They got TV to watch, but they're definitely will be there for the fight.
Now, talking about the fight, we're talking about pros. It's a different scoring system. And there was a funny story they were telling me before we started on how Coach Gonzalez really started having you work your angles in tight areas?
It's important. Like, if everybody expects, I mean, it can be basically what a boxer's expect to do, to just come straight head on and trying to get that opportunity to move. It's important, and you see it with all your professional fighters, that their movement, and you can just sit in awe and watch them. You're like, oh, that's amazing, that's so cool. Just to start training and working on some of that stuff is pretty exciting. It's like a level up.
April 22nd, it's the first pro fight. Besides listening to your coach, give me some bullet points on how you walk out of there 1-0. What you got to do to get that first pro win.
Honestly, above that, we've got a game plan. We're sticking to our plan. My coach is my eyes. I'm in there with the desire. And I truly believe if you want it more, you can snatch it. And I've always, no matter whatever my scorecards are, I go in there as a competitor. I'm a winner. I'm going to keep that in my head, that I've got this. And I'm going to give the fight of the night. Our little catch line was our barn burner. I'm like, watch our fight. Watch these ladies box. Both of us have something to give, and we're not going to have you guys leaving like, why did we watch that? So getting out of there 1-0 is the goal. And I'm excited to step into that ring and feel that. Just feel the emotion of everything.
April 22nd, battle at 5 points at the South Valley Sports Complex from Legacy Boxing Promotions. Katherine, thank you for the time.
Thanks.